Yeah, I did see Richard's ERP bust the things. I stole his car on Francis to steal all their fucking moonshine.
Yeah, we gotta, she said that
Hey, Ramee.
Oh, real funny. Is it the ankles?
Oh, it's the hair actually. Sorry, you look like Ramee from a distance.
Wait, he has hair like this? Oh
Yeah, he
no.
actually has the exact cut. Actually, it's just like that.
I thought he was bald.
He has like the loafers too, and like the you kind of you actually look like old Ramee from afar. So
I don't really remember him, to be honest, but you know, it is what it is. I used to make fun of his yacht shoes. No, we don't have shoes like this. He wears those stitched together yacht looking ones, the ones all those assholes wear to the beach on holiday.
yeah, but from where I was standing, they kind of look the same.
Okay, fine. Listen.
I mean, up close you don't look like him, but from a distance you kind of did.
The fuck happened to your arm?
I got blown off in the Sanguinian War.
Oh.
It took you this long to notice that I was missing an arm?
Maybe. Yeah. I guess
Seriously?
so. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I did see it. I mean, we've only really...
blown off years ago, Soze.
Right, I haven't been here for fucking 5 years myself either,
then,
okay?
We've had plenty of meetings and chats in person. Like,
That's true.
We probably spent like 10 hours in person total, which is more than most people have ever seen me.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, true, that's pretty true, but, you know, usually when I'm talking to people, I look them in the eyes, but at this time I'm sitting down, so I guess I saw your arm.
Right, well, it got blown off by terrorists, which is why I hate them so much.
Wait, do you think I'm a terrorist because of the shit I done?
No.
Oh, okay. That's fine. Yeah, I hate terrorists too.
There's an actual terrorist that I'm hunting down right now. There's a guy that's trying to secede from the state. He's putting together a little terrorist cell of rat demons. And they're trying to like sign their own Declaration of Independence.
Rat demons? As in actual demons? And rats?
No, like euphemistically demons. Like they're
oh,
evil rats.
Right,
you know?
right. Yeah, I mean,
people.
listen, yeah. Why would they be trying to break off now once the Constitution's changed? It's not Crane, is it?
Well, that's why they're tired of. No, it's not him. It's they're tired of all the laws. I actually talked with them. Their name's Pipsqueak, and they said that they're tired of all the government bullshit laws, and they just want them to fuck off and leave them alone. They're trying to set up in the prison. So.
What's the gripping force in that arm of yours? Is it like just normal human grip, or can you like crush somebody's head with that?
I could crush someone's head without a second thought with this arm.
You should make a capital punishment or whatever it is law, and if you catch a terrorist, you just squash the top of their head and it pops. That'd be cool.
That's actually a really good idea.
Yeah, I mean, it'd probably be a quicker death than an injection.
But I'd probably get a bad reputation though, you know. Judge, jury, and executioner walking around popping people's melons with their robot arm. Yeah, it'd be like Judge Dredd type shit. You know, everyone loved Judge Dredd. What do you mean? You'd be like cool as fuck. I guess so. Hey. What are you doing here? Well, I've been thinking about the whole, you know, possible expungement or overturning of the stupidity things, and I've been talking to people. In fact, I talked to Mr. Chavez, and it looks like he's going to be running mayor and shit. And I mean, from what even he says, he wants the PD to shape up. And we also agreed on a lot of things. And he said he was going to throw my ass in the mix to not work there permanently, mind you, but to give them a few weeks of ass kicking to sort of maybe up a standard or understand the, you know, shit they go through. And it made me think more about, you know, what I've been doing, you know, the whole scar thing with the trees and shit. And the reality is, I don't know if I need the scars to remember who I am if I just don't change. So I don't think I care if I have them removed, if it needs to happen. Okay. I mean, it probably does. It probably does need to happen. Well, it wasn't so much for that role because I don't think I'd be a quote-unquote law enforcement officer. I'd be like a third-party person, but I don't know. You still looking for people to do the marshal shit? Yeah, we're actually doing interviews today. Oh, is that what those people were in there doing? No, those guys were getting married.
In the Marshall building?
Well, I mean, they've been trying to find a judge, and that's where I just happened to be. So I told them to come down really quick. We usually do it in City Hall, but they just wanted a quick marriage certificate signed out.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
listen, if they want to get married in the lobby of a police department, who am I to say no?
yeah, I mean, I've always thought people that go and blow, $20,000 on a wedding when, you could have just got married and it means the same thing. Could have had 20 grand to go do something else. Well, I guess the place don't matter.
Costs 25 grand.
Oh. Okay.
Well, they paid 25 grand to get married, so without the wedding.
The fuck is the point of that?
Well, you get spousal privilege.
Is that where you can take 50% of the shit if you divorce them or whatever?
No, it means that, you know how you have the right from self-incrimination, right? Like you can plead the fifth, as is colloquially referred to.
Yeah.
Essentially, spousal privilege extends that right to your spouse.
Oh,
so they are not required to snitch on you and vice versa.
Yeah.
In written communication or verbally. So.
Okay, I mean, that's fair.
Basically, it protects your texts and whatnot.
Yeah, privacy. It's nice to have it sometimes.
Plus, people just like to be acknowledged by the state that their love or relationship or union or whatever is valid. So.
Okay. So, who'd you pick up any people yet, or is there anyone of interest that's been popping around? I'm curious.
Yeah, there's a couple interviews I did today. There's like this 80-year-old Vietnam War veteran that I interviewed. Honestly, he stood out to me the most. He seems like a pretty good pick.
It's not Eugene, is it?
No, it's not. His name is here's his name because it's something a little bit more fancy. His alias or nickname, I guess you could call it, is Tex.
I don't know if I ran into him or not. Maybe.
Kind of doubt it. It's probably not likely that you ran into him.
I'm assuming they'd be more of the desk interviewee type person, not somebody with a 50 cal overlooking a.
No, he definitely strikes me as the 50 cal overlooking a position kind of guy. He's
okay.
A war vet, he was in the war and he has PTSD about it still, but he's got a good head on his shoulders from what I could tell.'s got 40 years of law enforcement experience. In fact,
Jesus.
Back in the 80s, he was hired for the LSPD, and their building was where the Marshall building is now. So he used to work out of it.
I heard a lot of story about police from back then. I feel like it was a lot better, less cameras. You really get to teach people the law, the morals of the law. Good times.
It was Jackson Davro. Nice guy.
Okay. Hopefully I run into him.
Yeah, you probably will. I'm probably going to hire him, so.
Any other people popping around?
I've gotten quite a few names. Tomorrow I'm going to be doing a bunch of interviews with people. Having a chat with them more one-on-one, personal, getting to know them.
Okay.
Some questions. Go over resumes. We got about 15 people actually so far.
Sounds good. Sounds good. So
you're seriously considering it?
Yeah. What have I got to do? Listen, I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm minus $120,000 in the bank because I was charged for treason and told a judge he was a retard on the docket. So I gotta.
Yeah, you did do that.
I got a few other penalties tied to it, which was reasonable, I guess.
Apologize to him about that.
Oh, he's still a judge?
He's justice now.
Oh.
He's also the person who would be responsible for vacating this charge from your record if we can do it. So.
Oh.
Yeah, because right now it's in mine and his hands about this vacation, because technically this charge is unexpungible, right? The only reason that we'd be able to get rid of it is because the verdict was essentially overruled and changed. So.
Okay. Well, I mean, I don't know if I'm trying to think what he looked like. All I could see was red when I was being sentenced. I remember my head was, feeling like it was going to explode while I was screaming at the top of my lungs. So I don't remember what he looks like. So maybe if it's possible, you could tell me what he looks like so I don't call him a retard again. at least that might be a good start.
Sure. He's got short brown hair. He's kind of like Pred if he was a nerd.
Kind of like Pred if he was a nerd. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
actually. Oh, yeah, I think... Wait, does he wear glasses?
Yeah, he wears glasses.
Yeah, I remember his fucking head. Never mind.
I'm sure you do. But, you know, you and I are going to have a conversation with him. And we're going to talk about it in more detail. Issue is, I don't know if he's actually going to be able to be around. I'm going to need to email him.
Oh, that's fine. Listen, I ain't rushing shit. So whenever your time's good and his time's good, if you want to sort that out and let me know, I'll be there, okay?
Sure. Yeah, I'll hit him up. Because we definitely need to talk about it. I mean, considering that a lot of what changed because of the way your case was decided, I feel like leaving your charge would be a pretty big oversight considering what the final decision was. So.
Is there a way to file for bankruptcy?
No, there's not.
Okay.
So I will say this. You know, if we do get this charge vacated and you get hired back on, you'll probably get the money taken care of in no time because PD pays pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah. True. Okay. Yeah.
For now, it's probably gonna go down though soon. Right now it's like $3,500 an hour, $4,000 an hour.
Yeah, and I got a feeling. Well, you know what, Mr. Chavez, I might tell him to pay me whatever I'm owed or whatever to pay it off when he's mayor. Might be a good way to get around it.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe you could charge him for your training services.
Yeah, I'll work real hard on those.
You know, he picked a good person for that. Training charges all aside.
Oh.
Well, yeah, he picked you, right, to help out.
Kinda. I mean, he mentioned that, you know, he wasn't happy with, you know, I guess, something that he wasn't happy with. He just thought it could be better. And I think, you know, we sort of, I got the same opinion. It's not necessarily that the officers don't want to be better. It's just that they were thrown in a fucking shithole and the commissioner left and, well, nobody really trained them. Nobody really, you know, helped them understand the fundamentals of what built this place to begin with. So, you know, I think that little bit of expertise might help.
I think you're going to be violently ill when you actually understand how ill prepared these people are for the realities of policing. So
I know that. Listen, like
I had a fully sworn in detective from the Criminal Investigation Bureau failed to articulate probable cause on the stand, and he threw out his entire case because of it. He had a guy dead to rights on a stolen car charge. He got up on the stand. The attorney asked him, "What do you need to do a search of someone?" "Well, you need probable cause, and you know, or you know, I actually have his exact answer right here because it was really fucking stupid. Probably the dumbest shit I ever fucking made.
It doesn't surprise me. It doesn't surprise me. There's a few very simple questions I'm going to ask people when I do it, and yeah.
I have it right here. He said, so he was asked, as a police officer, when can you search someone? And he replied, when you have PC that they have committed a crime or if they give consent. He then was asked, did you have probable cause at the time you searched for Miller's ID? He replied, no. Did he give consent to the search? He replied, no. And then he continued to go on as if that search was still legal. He did have probable cause, mind you, because the guy was driving a stolen car, crashed and ejected. He just needed to get his ID so he could identify him. But he just got up on the stand and said that stupid shit.
I didn't have PC.
He's a detective, by the way, Soze.
Jesus. Yeah, I mean, listen. Yeah, okay.
They gave a cadet a case, one of the most serious HUT charges that we'd seen in a very long time. He posted the case 30 minutes before his statute of limitations ran out on the docket because he ran out of time. And so we denied it.
Oh, shit.
And then he did it again.
Yeah, listen, you know, like I said, good people. Just, you got to remember, we used to hire people that had a little bit above the average IQ. I don't think they're doing that no more. There's not many restrictions. It's like what it used to be a long time ago.
Yeah, when I was hired, the skill set that a cadet would have to demonstrate would basically be the equivalent of high command now.
Yeah, not surprised. What? You know the law? That's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, like, honestly, like, I would actually put a cadet from my cadet class after they did their final eval against the high command of the current PD. 100%.
Yeah.
Cadet would win every time.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'll agree to all that. Like I said, though, I feel like if they're slapped around a little bit and told, we're trying to do it for good, we don't want you fucking removed and shit, then I think, you know, it can get better. But I'm
sure.
As soon as I got back to the city, every single police vehicle driving through red lights without stopping, no lights on, speeding over sidewalks, you know, there's no structure at all to a lot of what's happening there, I think. And, you know, they needed daddy. Or a mommy.
I think you're right.
One of the two.
They do.
Somebody to slap them around. Instead of the criminals doing it. Yep. Well, just so you do know, likely that will happen in a week or two, so I might be a little preoccupied with that for a week or two. But apart from that, you know, I'll be in full swing on whatever we do here if it happens. I'm sort of looking forward to it, honestly.
Well, that gives me time to work on the legal side of things for you while you enjoy this little detour, okay?
Yeah. Yeah, appreciate it. Okay. Well,
Have you
I mean...
seen, the building, by the way?
Oh, I was at the front there and I saw you were talking to people, so I didn't want to interrupt, but I haven't been through it, no.
Want a tour?
Sure. Sounds good.
It's been pretty busy all day, actually. We got the county clerks in here. They've been taking applications, and we've had the Polito refugees hiding out in the marshal's office. They're hiding from the Polito Punisher.
The Polito Punisher? Oh, no. It's not one of those big coat-wearing guys that goes to parks or whatever. Flashes people.
Funny enough, he basically is that, but he flashes a knife into their throat instead of his
dick,
dick, so.
Well, okay.
And he's already gotten like 30 people in the last few days, so.
30 people?
Yeah, it's kind of insane.
Jesus Christ.
Well,
the fuck are the police doing?
I don't know. Welcome to the Operations Center. This is it's a pretty small time building for now. You know, we don't have locks yet, and we don't really have a lot of our stuff, but that's all comes with time, you know. We're not in any rush.
San Andreas State Marshals. So, does that mean the state is San Andreas, or we're in a state of martial, like you know, like a state of panic or something? Like, I'm just curious.
I think you might be reading into it too much.
Okay, just making sure I don't want to fuck shit up already.
Yeah, no, I think you might be reading into the name of it too much. There, so say.
Okay. Wait, so it is the state of San Andreas. Crazy.
That's right, it is. This is the hallway. This is kind of like the main artery that connects us to everywhere. Back here is the county.
Honestly, I love the carpet and the colors. It goes with my shit shirt.
They're from the 80s.
Yeah, fits right in.
That Tex guy, he actually said that this reminds him of his PD from back in the day. So.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, I had to break the printer on day one. The paper was jammed, and I hit it a bit too hard, and I smashed it. So.
It's not plugged in. The cord ain't in the socket there.
Oh.
That's probably why.
Look at that.
It won't work.
I didn't even notice that.
Yeah.
I just smashed it.
Well, yeah, okay.
I'll have to buy another one of those.
It ain't like a TV. You don't kick it till it works, I guess.
I just got really frustrated. I just smashed it. I guess the locker room. It's a pretty small affair for now.
Yeah, it does the job.
It's a pretty small department. You know, we don't need a lot of space.
Oh yeah, this is definitely 80s, 90s material. These plastic seats look like they were taken from a grandstand or something. They still got the fading from the sun. This is recycled plastic. Jesus.
Yeah. I mean, listen, the way I see it, Soze, is that for now it'll do. You know, considering that we're a small fledgling department, we're still getting our wings up in the air. You know, there's a skyscraper in the heart of the city that I have my eyes set on, but, you know, that's like years down the line, you know. I want to just focus on what I have and make this work.
Oh,
This
hey.
is our office.
This looks
The
nice.
State Marshal office. This is where we can do interviews with people. This is Pred's desk. I don't know if you could tell by all the garbage on it.
Pred's desk? He's hired? Is he a clerk or something?
He is hired as the first State Marshal.
That motherfucker got the heater. He's right next to the heater.
Yeah, he did get the heater. I don't like it when it's too hot. I like it a bit colder.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, that's true. It's probably gonna be too hot over there. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah, he's gonna regret that when he spends 5 hours straight next to that thing. He's gonna be.
Oh yeah.
Storm. So, yeah, we could do like interviews with people. You know, you could have us sit down here and. Hey, Marlo, can I call you back? All right, bye. So yeah, that's that, and then. Over here, we have the holding cells.
Okay.
All right.
Jeez, they even
So
left
this is
the
the
old
holding
chewing gum and
cells.
oil on the ground and shit. Oh, maybe it's blood. Never mind.
Yeah. You know, we're missing like some toilets and basic stuff in here, but I mean, it's fine. This is more of like a temporary detention than like a holding cell for long periods of time.
Can you still
We should
piss
be just
anywhere?
fine.
Is this still a law? You can piss anywhere in
Legally,
public.
yeah, you can legally pee anywhere. So,
Who needs a toilet then? Screw it.
yeah, I guess so. I mean, like, it's fine. I think that, you know, we're not going to be holding people here long enough for that to be an issue. So,
Yeah.
this is kind of like a way station for DOC and for PD to hold people when they're waiting trials.
I like
I
it.
suppose the marshals could use this under certain circumstances, but typically not.
It's like cold and miserable. The reality that we need to put into people.
Yeah, that's the idea. You know, you're sitting here and you just have this crappy light, and
Yeah.
it's a crappy place to be. It's perfect.
Yeah. I tell you, when I was up at the jail, it wasn't even that bad. All I did was exercise, do weights, stand on the roof, look at the beautiful weather, the scenery. It was nice up there. It was like a holiday.
Yeah, it's not bad. And that's basically it. There's more, but unfortunately, Pred got this cart jammed underneath the handles, and it's just stuck in there real good. Like, we can't pull it out.
Oh,
So
God damn it.
we're gonna have to get someone to fix that. And until then, the rest of the building's locked off to us. So.
Holy shit, there's like 2 stories of room there that he fucked us over with.
Yeah, I mean, like, literally, like, 75% of the building is locked off because of Pred. So.
For fuck's sake, typical.
It's okay, you know. We'll get a locksmith to figure it out. It'll all be fine. We can make do with this for now.
I like it. Feels nice.
Yeah, it's cozy. We also got a lot of our equipment dropped off, so the marshals are fully operational and ready to go. And you know, we've been working some of our first cases today,
Wait,
including that pipsqueak motherfucker. He's going down.
somebody write a 9 on that?
Yeah, so
nine
one
or-
of my clerks. Yeah, one of my clerks put 9 here because I think it's 2029.
Hmm.
I don't fucking know anymore.
I think when I look at my phone, it says 2024. Is this a simulation? I am actually confused again. It's 2024, right?
I'm pretty sure it's 2024. But then again, 5 years did pass. But then again, 5 years isn't that long. So.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's 2024. I'm pretty sure it is. We can get that
Probably
removed or
2024.
changed anyway. It's probably
Yeah,
something we
it's
should
the
work
number.
out considering we're like, you know, meant to be smart and shit. We don't know what year it is.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Might need to put a marshal on it and decipher, you know.
Them decipher
really
who
is.
stole the time zones that we're in.
Yeah, I mean, I
Who stole those 5
remember
years of ours?
watching that the Marvel Endgame or whatever it was, and all this weird shit happened in that movie. But now it's making me think, what if that was a documentary?
I mean, Pred was going around talking about collecting the Infinity Stones and that he was an inevitable. So maybe it was.
Hell no.
Maybe Pred is like pre-log Thanos.
Wait, was that when the purple ship was here, coming out of the ground?
It might have been.
Oh no, please don't say it so. I saw those assholes kill something on the airfield, and that's where I went for the last 5 years. I was in alien ass land. It was nothing but goo and pricks. That's why I was shooting everybody and had all that ammo on me when I got caught.
You were in alien ass land?
Yeah, I mean, I crawled into one of those little purple things that were coming out of the ground like 5 or 6 years ago, and well, I guess those assholes did what they needed to do to close
The
it
ones
while
with
I
the
was in
aliens
there.
crawling out of them?
Yeah. I was hiding
Why
in a
the hell did
fucking
you climb
cave.
Climb into one of those, Soze. You should have done what I did. I just went back to bed.
Well, I had a fucking
my
assault
strength is not my
rifle,
problem.
and I stole all the equipment out of the trooper's office. I had so much ammunition, I just wanted to shoot shit.
So you spent 5 years roaming around alien land just shooting and killing aliens?
Well, I wouldn't have stayed there, but then somehow fucking, what's his fucking name? The Mr. fucking Fat Boy Sheriff somehow saved the day and fucking took me out of the fucking shithole it was. I don't know what he did, but he pushed some buttons and saved me, apparently.
Wait, who did that?
What's Cletus? Cletus Cornwood, the great
Cletus
guy.
Cornwood saved you from the alien lands.
Yeah. I don't know. He must have ate so many fucking burgers he started hallucinating from the sugar rush and somehow accidentally did the right thing. Or there is parallel universes and this was some really strange shit. I mean, I know what I saw.
Who fucking knows?
Yeah, I know what I saw, and it seemed fucking real strange. And now that you've said there was infinity stones, I'm just gonna forget about it. I don't want to think about that.
I would just, we should probably get you hooked up with Pixie.
No.
Talk your feelings too,
Nope. I've already been there 2 weeks ago before the trial, and she said I am completely sane. Everything is fine. In fact,
it's not about sanity. It's about, just making sure that you're staying grounded.
Oh.
That you're not getting lost in your memories,
Yeah. So I found out if I go fishing or I stare at anything scenic and I get too peaceful, the peace turns into questions, and then the questions turn into memories, and then the memories turn into hell. So the easiest thing to do is just not get bored and be peaceful. So have a job, do something, fight for something. That's why I'm here. So yeah, it'll fix itself.
Purpose.
I'm sure she'll do a good job though.
Purpose is an empty vessel.
Yeah, I'm just too fucking old these days to be talked into something else. It's ingrained in me.
Well, once a cop, always a cop. Is that kind of
kinda
personality at this point?
Kinda. Yeah, a little bit.
I can get that.
Yep. Okay. Well, I don't want to leave you hanging too long. I'm sure you've had a long few days with all the stuff that's going on. So, you still got my phone number, yeah?
Yep.
Oh yeah, you do. Perfect. All right. Well, yeah. If you just shoot me a text or whatever, I'll just check my phone every now and again. If you have something pop up, then I'll be there.
All right. I'll text you and let you know the status with Adams. I'm gonna have a chat with them, and we'll talk about how vacation might potentially look or work. So.
Yeah. Okay. Sounds good. I appreciate it.
Yeah, of course. You're welcome.
Hell yeah. Good to see the Low's back in town.
Yeah, it's good to see you too.